When people talk about the best troopers in America, Arkansas often gets the spotlight. But make no mistake, New York State troopers are right up there with the best. From high-pressure pursuits to brave life-saving actions, they've proven time and time again that they're a force to be reckoned with. Get ready, because in today's episode, we're diving into some of their most intense and unforgettable moments. During a Thursday morning rush hour in New York City, a for-hire driver transporting 3 women to a medical appointment refused to pull over for officers conducting a traffic operation targeting vehicles with ghost plates near the Queens Midtown Tunnel. Instead of complying, the driver accelerated into the tunnel with NYPD units following closely behind, initiating a tense pursuit through one of the busiest commuter routes in the city. Inside the tunnel, the suspect drove recklessly with 3 passengers on board, putting lives at risk. NYPD officers quickly boxed in the Jeep, which had fake Georgia plates, no insurance, and a suspended registration. The 33-year-old Bronx driver, whose license had been suspended 7 times, was arrested after a brief struggle. 2 officers were injured, and the suspect now faces several charges, including assault and reckless endangerment. On July 8, 2024, Troy police officers were positioned near 2nd Avenue and 116th Street after receiving ongoing complaints about drug activity and prostitution. Officers observed 33-year-old Melquan Simpson circling the block on a bicycle, wearing a ski mask and carrying a crossbody pouch. When officers attempted to stop him, Simpson fled, pedaling away from the scene.
Two got in pursuit of a man on a bike south of the alley between 1 and 2, 15, 16.
Crazy.
And south on first. Going beyond 589 first.
During his attempt to escape, Simpson rode off an embankment and into the Hudson River. Officers quickly began rescue efforts, but despite their attempts and help from other agencies, he was later found unresponsive. Investigators later discovered he was a parole absconder and had cocaine hidden in his pouch. On May 9, 2022, New York State troopers were on night patrol when they spotted a vehicle submerged in a retention pond. Without hesitation, they rushed to the scene and immediately began rescue efforts to help the occupants inside.
I got a flashlight.
Throw. Hey. Hey. Chief, get out! Get out! Chief, get out!
On the scene were members of the Evans Mills Fire Department, and one firefighter was already trying to pull the driver from the sinking car. But as the vehicle began to sink deeper, a New York State trooper made a split-second decision. He jumped into the water to assist. It was a bold move driven by instinct and duty, showing once again the courage troopers bring to every situation.
Evans Mills Fire Operations.
You ready, Chris?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, you're not. I got this. I got this. No. Give me your hand.
Why don't you think there's a dog in there?
You're on me.
No.
All right, good. Come on. Come on.
In the end, thanks to the teamwork between the Evans Mills Fire Department and the New York State troopers, the woman was safely rescued from the sinking vehicle. Their quick reaction, coordination, and bravery turned a potential tragedy into a life-saving mission. It's moments like these that remind us how dedicated and heroic these first responders truly are. Always ready, always watching, and always willing to risk everything to protect others. On April 5, 2023, Police officers Anthony Rock and Brett Baller, both assigned to patrol in the 103rd Precinct and in uniform, were standing in front of 160-07 Jamaica Avenue when they were flagged down by an MTA bus driver. The driver requested assistance due to a physical altercation occurring on the bus. As the officers approached, 22-year-old Devin Spraggins exited the bus. The officers tried to speak with Spraggins about the incident, but he shoved Officer Baller and fled on foot.
Open the door. He just
That's
punched
mine
me.
right here. That's mine right
You
here.
just-
That's his back.
What are you?
Get it.
Yo, stop, bro. I got it. You over there. I got it. Northbound 161.
As Officer Baller caught up with Devin Spraggins on 161st Street, a physical struggle broke out, during which Spraggins pulled out a firearm and shot Officer Baller in the right groin. He then pointed the gun at the wounded officer before fleeing on foot. While escaping, Spraggins also aimed the weapon at Officer Rock, prompting him to fire 2 shots in response, none of which struck the suspect. Officer Baller was rushed to Jamaica Hospital for treatment, and Spraggins was later apprehended without further incident. He was charged with attempted murder of a police officer, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon. On June 16, 2023, New York State Trooper Richard Albert observed a silver SUV speeding at over 100 miles per hour on I-88 in Duanesburg, New York. When Trooper Albert pulled the vehicle over and approached, 32-year-old Nelson Troche suddenly pointed a handgun out the window and opened fire, hitting the trooper in the left shoulder. Despite his injury, Trooper Albert returned fire and continued pursuing the suspects.
Shots fired! Mile post 108, shots fired!
As Troche and his girlfriend Alicia Ariol tried to flee, a tractor-trailer driver blocked their path, disabling their SUV. The pair then carjacked a pickup at gunpoint, but Trooper Albert, using the median for cover, continued exchanging gunfire until backup arrived 12 minutes later.
Shots fired! 3D64 ComSec, shots fired. I'm hitting the arm. Mile post 108.
Once additional troopers arrived, Ariol was arrested, and Trooper Albert was taken to the hospital, where he was treated and released. Troche was later found deceased in the nearby woods. Ariol later admitted to assisting him during the incident and was sentenced to 4 to 12 years in prison after pleading guilty to criminal facilitation. NYPD officers from the 32nd Precinct were trying to arrest 22-year-old Elvin James, who was wanted for attempted murder and had a loaded illegal ghost gun in his waistband. During the arrest, 19-year-old Tamani Crum, who knew James, got involved and hit one of the detectives. The detective pushed her away with an open hand. Crum was then arrested and taken to the hospital after asking for medical help. The officer struck the woman, and she fell to the ground. People around were shocked and angry at the officer's reaction, but he did what he had to do in that moment. 2 other women were also arrested for interfering with the police. The detective's use of force is now under review by NYPD's Internal Affairs. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this? On July 4th, 2025, New York State troopers working the city's fireworks event in Albany were dispatched to a nearby disturbance on Madison Avenue. Shortly after, they were informed over the radio about a fire and a shooting. Arriving quickly, the troopers entered a burning building at 333 Madison Avenue. They cleared residents from a basement apartment and searched the upper floors to make sure no one was trapped inside.
How many else we got here? Are you the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unit call for 1871. Albany fires is high.
Is there anyone else inside? That's it. You want to check with me? Yeah. Let's go.
2553 Capital. Did anyone give a description of the shooter?
Police! Hey, police!
2553 negative.
That's locked.
They reported black hoodie, hood up. Subject fled. Unknown direction.
Hey, police! Anyone in here?
4G7.
We gotta get out of here, kid. We gotta get out of here. Stay
Wait,
police!
Swan Street opened up so we get traffic moving. Get control of Swan
Good.
Street.
Let's go.
Also Washington State so we can have traffic flowing. Send unit.
We gotta go, kid.
Hey, police. 2553. Gunshot victim to the face.
Hello, do you have
You ready?
any of these vehicles?
Gotta get past.
Yep,
go. We're good.
2553 Capital.
The troopers then moved into the attached brownstone next door, rescuing an elderly woman and helping Albany police assist a resident in saving a dog. They also provided emergency medical aid to shooting victims alongside local police. Body camera footage captured the troopers' fast, brave actions during a chaotic night. We thank the troopers, Albany police, and fire departments for risking their own safety to protect others.
My dogs and my cats. No.
Hey, police! Man, you gotta come out of this fire.
Ma, get mine. Ma, you gotta go. Let's go.
We gotta get up. Come
Ma,
on.
you gotta go.
Help. Okay, I'm gonna help you out. Come on.
No, she's gonna just get you out.
I can't stand.
I'm gonna help you out.
Oh my God.
Got her? Yep. Sure. Yeah, I got it. We got one coming down. Going down. Hey, spy him coming downstairs. Easy. Coming down. We're good. Back up. I got it. You got it, buddy? The first a fire, yeah. You good. Fight yourself. Yep, we're good. You're all right, man. You're fine. One. All right. I'm good. We're good. Where do you want to go? Let's sit on the curb right here. All right. Is anyone else in the house? Who else is in the house? Watch your head, man. Here, can you lay down?
Ow, no.
Are you okay? I'm going to put you on my hat. Is that comfortable?
Why don't we get her across the street? Get her across the street.
Oh, my legs. Oh, I know.
On January 3, 2024, troopers Stephen Missail and Ronald Raymond spotted a 2009 Mercedes E350 traveling southbound on I-87 near mile marker 30.7. The vehicle matched the description of a suspect car involved in an attempted homicide earlier that day in Albany.
Get off! Let go.
The suspect, 35-year-old Rakim Tillery, was believed to have been involved in a shooting in Albany earlier that day. When troopers attempted to stop his vehicle on I-87, he opened fire. The troopers returned fire, and Tillery was fatally wounded. Both troopers, Stephen Missail and Ronald Raymond, sustained non-life-threatening injuries and were treated at the hospital before being released. The original shooting victim in Albany also received medical attention. On June 26, 2022, Trooper Jimmy Rassifone was called to Pierce Creek Road in the town of Conklin, New York, after reports of a missing dog. The dog, named Lila, had been gone for 4 days when her owner finally heard yelping coming from a small culvert.
On the back one time.
Gonna get dirty, bud. Pretty good.
What's your dog's name?
Lila.
Lila. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, oh Jesus, right. If I had a piece of like PVC pipe that I could put a hook on the end, I might be able to snag a collar and drag it.
Oh, so we might have a rope inside.
I got a rope here, but you can't get to it. I don't expect you guys to get her out there.
Well,
I don't know who's gonna, who.
I'll try to go in there.
In the hole?
Yeah. Yeah? No.
No?
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
This is how you're gonna crawl in there.
Yeah.
You want this off?
I could put this around her neck.
You're gonna have that much room, you think?
Yeah, hopefully. I'll just,
I also got something in your back pocket. My glasses on.
Got that flashlight?
Hey, glasses.
Without hesitation, Trooper Rassifone crawled into the narrow space and secured a collar around Lila's neck, allowing the owner to pull her to safety. His quick thinking and compassion made all the difference. It's another example of the dedication and heart our troopers show every single day, even when the ones in need can't ask for help. On July 16, 2024, New York State troopers attempted to pull over 32-year-old Albert Melendez on Rock Hill Drive in Sullivan County due to a suspended vehicle registration. Melendez initially stopped at the intersection of Rock Hill Drive and Emerald Place, and as Trooper Peters got out and approached the car, the situation quickly escalated.
Stop the fucking car! Stop the fucking vehicle!
Melendez suddenly accelerated and struck Trooper Peters with his vehicle. In response, the trooper discharged his service weapon, and Melendez was taken to a nearby hospital, where he later passed away. Trooper Peters sustained injuries that were not life-threatening and was treated at the hospital before being released. On June 1, 2024, Officer Ann Arcega was outside the 23rd Precinct in Manhattan when a witness reported a man threatening people with a knife nearby. Officer Arcega quickly called for backup, and along with Officer Gary Cabral and Sergeant Nestor Bohm, moved toward the location. They encountered a man, later identified as 36-year-old Indiuga Gay, in an active dispute.
Get on the floor. Tyson.
Gay began chasing someone while holding a knife. Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, he continued advancing, even toward Officer Arcega. A taser was deployed but had no effect. Gay then swung the knife at Officer Arcega, prompting Sergeant Bohm to fire one round, striking Gay. He was taken to the hospital for treatment and later charged with multiple offenses, including attempted assault on a police officer.